Hey, everybody.
Oh, hey
Welcome to the
everybody.
first Sisters in Spirit show with me and
Yeah,
Gigi.
we're happy to be here. This is awesome. Little
Right?
little
Fun
different
times.
from little different from the nut house. So, oh, Mary's a
Right?
single Pringle. I love it.
Yep.
So, whoa.
Trying to find the message prompts because we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, it just came on my phone.
Find the message prompt. Hang on a second. Silence phone. It's came on my phone. Find the message prompt. Hang on a second. Silence. I did not. Oh my god, my phone is not silencing.
Just run the volume down.
Oh my god, my phone is not. It's old and it doesn't want to. Like it's only going up. Hang on.
One of these that I posted has both
There, finally got
parts
it.
of the question.
Huh.
There it is. Got it. Okay. So tonight we decided we're going to do a prompted show. The Sisters in Spirit are going to be prompted shows. So, if you put that you are single, we will be doing the second half of the question, which is what's blocking me from attracting a healthy relationship? And what can I do to be more open to love? And if you put that you're in a situationship or you're involved, what issue is affecting this relationship? What can I do to improve or heal the situation? So that's what we're focusing on tonight.
We think we know what we're doing, so buckle up, all you guinea pig buttercups.
Right? Oh boy.
Oh man, I think some of the nut house is bleeding over into it because we're both still squirrels.
Exactly. Hey, you can take the squirrel from the nut house, but you can't take the nut house from the squirrel.
True story here. Love it.
Okay. Perfect. All
And
right.
Lisa,
So
I'm
I just have to.
single, but I just started seeing someone, but we are dating, so I don't know if that's well, I would say that's involved. So, I mean, you decide whether you want the single or the relationship.
Yeah,
Married heading
that would be
eventually.
you. It could be considered a situationship when you're actually the second question was designed for dating.
Okay.
So that's what the second question was designed for. So,
We'll figure it
yeah.
out eventually, you guys.
Yeah, we will. We don't even know if this is going to work. So just
We
roll with it.
don't. We don't. This was one night we're like, yeah, let's do it. And then
Let's
we got
try this.
we got here and we're like, oh, are we doing it?
Yep. We're just going to try it. We're going to give it a whirl and see how it goes.
Yes. Hi, Katie. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Mary. Hi, Sherry, old Windwalker. And I think I saw Gary for Grace here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and when we call you, make sure you're here. So, we can bada bing, bada
You
boom.
could You could customize your question by putting in pound me, your relationship status, and then
Mhm.
a question that pertains specifically to what you're interested to know. And we can read on that as well,
Yeah, we
instead
can.
of having it be completely vague.
Yeah. And because, like Sherry, me, whatever you feel best applies. So, I mean, you're going through a lot emotionally. When we think of like love and relationships, that's our emotions. You
Yeah.
know, so well, it should be our mind too, but
Yeah.
it's our hormones and our emotions.
So Lisa, we just need you to put in. Oh, you got it. Okay, because you did pound me to begin with. So, and Gary, did Gary update to single situationship,
I do not think so.
relationship? Hi, Katie. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Yeah. Hi, Louie.
Oh, hey, Gigi, how's it going?
It's been a day, but not necessarily a bad one. Just, just a day. So
Yeah, yeah. It was a busy work day for me today. Holy, tell ya.
it was a long day, and it's been so we're under a heat advisory, and we got thunderstorms rolling in, because I'd be in Oklahoma every night.
Are we starring these so that we can read their questions?
You probably should, huh? I've just been
Yeah,
over here.
I'm going from the bottom. You go from the top.
Okay, and we'll meet. Maybe we'll if it'll let me.
We'll meet in the middle.
If
You
it'll
start
let me.
walking my way.
It's not even letting me scroll. What in the fluffer nutter is going on here?
I got it going. I got it going. I got it going.
Sometimes this little scrolly bar thing will not show up for me, and it irks my nerves. Like, what? Why?
I think I have almost everybody done.
All right. Well, I'll just let you roll with it then, because it's being a dick.
Still walking away.
Work today was better, less scattered than yesterday. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Good, good, good.
Lisa, I think it's good to be cautious with your heart. There were so many times I was like, here's my heart, take it. And it wasn't a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've got 6 people in. Do you want to start with just drawing one at a time, and we'll see how this rolls?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So let me share a screen and give away and share. Oh, crap. Draw. Oh, well, that worked. It's always impressive when I make it work. Lisa, we're going to start with you.
Yay.
All right. Let me see if I can find the starred questions at the top because it wasn't showing up for me earlier. There it is. Guess you actually have to star them for it to come up.
Yeah.
Okay. Technically single. It didn't come up, did it? Yes, it did.
Oh, yeah. There it
Newly
is.
seeing someone. Any advice around this connection? You like him, but you're cautious with your heart. Okay.
Yeah, I honestly think that's smart.
Yeah, definitely. So do you have your question there, Gigi?
What is the core issue of? Are we doing the first or the second?
It would be the second one because that's the one for dating. So what is blocking you from a healthy? So that's kind of good because she said, where's she cautious?
Right. Okay.
You need a minute there, Gigi?
No, I got it. So, what is blocking you from attracting a healthy relationship? So, I got the Two of Swords coming in first here, Lisa. It feels like making decisions and having a balance. Like, sometimes maybe your heart is overruling your head, or your head is overruling your heart. When you get really in your head, and making difficult choices, being in denial maybe a little bit. You got girl with a snake coming in here. So empath and narcissist paradigm. So I feel like this has definitely been something that has blocked you. You know, as empaths, we tend to attract the narcissist, unfortunately. It's like we got a big E, you know, in the middle of our forehead. Maybe you've been charmed or used in the past, you know. So, like you said, you're cautious with your heart. So, enable your boundaries. And it feels like some forgiveness needs to be worked in. So, stop focusing your energy on past events. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. And then you also got lightning, which says to control your anger or you will be sorry. You know, you might strike a bridge and burn it down that you can't get back again. So definitely, yeah, be cautious. You know, I think it's better to go slow and be friends and, you know, have that strong, steady, solid foundation underneath you. I didn't always, you know what I mean? I got the scars on my heart to show it. So if you can learn anything from me, pump your brakes, slow down, just let things be how they're going to be. You know, because the only person we have control over is ourselves. So that is what I have for you, Miss Lisa. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Over to my girl, Lou.
If it's going to work. Okay. Hi. So my half of the question is, what can you do to improve or heal the situation? So in your case, out popped the 5 of Wands. Okay. This 5 of Wands basically says, you're facing challenges, right? Pursuing romantic interests. It's a challenge for you because you don't want to put your heart in jeopardy. So you might suffer a little bit with maybe feeling as though at times you might be competing with someone else, but it's really just your own internal doubt, right? So try to open yourself up a little bit more and go through the doorway. So you got the doorway for your oracle card. And this one says new opportunities and welcoming love. So you just need to work on knowing that not every single person is going to hurt you. Yeah, we're going to get hurt. No one's going to lie. We are going to get hurt. When you have two different people coming together, it's rarely absolutely perfect. But if
Right.
you don't open the door, you're not going to get love. So work on opening that door and work on that conflict you have within yourself. And your heart message is, remember, your independence is sexy.
Ooh.
So there you go. And that's what I got for you.
And you know, some
Hope that
people
helps.
really like and value their you know, independence, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you were like, I'm single
Yeah.
and I love it and I don't give a single damn, you know, I mean, more power to you.
Right?
I think it's cool because you got someone that's married and you got someone that's single, you
Single
know.
Pringle.
So yeah, so I like it. That's all I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
All right, so we're gonna pick another person. And if we start getting more people come in, then we'll pick more than one at a time. But for now,
Yeah,
we're just gonna stick with one at a time.
sounds
Share
good.
the screen from Lisa, and we're going to draw again. So who is the next victim of
Next,
the SOS team?
ah,
Goldwyn
Wind
Walker.
Walker,
All right,
yay! So, what? Not sure what
right?
fits me. Married. She did say whatever we felt was best too. Married, heading eventually
Eventually
to
to divorce.
Yeah, and definitely not wise to. Yeah, I agree with you. Marriage is over emotionally anyway. So yeah, it's
I
dead,
would
done, over.
honestly,
Date
I would
yourself.
honestly do maybe because I'm doing the first part this time, right?
Uh-huh.
You should take, um, actually, let's just do the top one.
Do the
So,
top.
what is the core issue affecting this relationship? And you'll answer, what can I do to improve or heal?
Okay, sounds good.
Let's just say improve or heal, right?
Yeah, definitely feel like a healing journey.
I kind of
Oh,
feel like you should do that, and I should do what is blocking a healthy relationship, like
and
attracting a
I should
healthy.
do what can I do to improve Hilda's situation?
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
A little mixture here.
A mixture of the two.
A mixture
Because
of
you're eventually going to be out there, and
yeah.
it's hard when you have to drag past relationships with you, right? You don't want to do that. And, so if we can say anything that will help, then that's good. Okay. And you need a card. There we go. So I got the Eight of Wands. Okay. The Eight of Wands is speed, action, and excitement. It's high hopes. It's hasty decisions. So going forward, as you said, you need time to heal before you get into another relationship, or that it's not wise to jump into another relationship. So just make sure that, like Gigi said, I think in the first reading, pump the brakes, right? So you may be hesitant to open up your heart again, okay? But remain hopeful. This is not about giving up, right? It's about finding a better connection, something that's fueled more by mental stimulation at this point. Because if you have that enthusiasm and that connection, things will definitely go further for you. And then for your, oh my gosh, I lost my words. For your oracle card, I got the anchor, which
Oh,
I love. And this one says, look for stability and grounding in relationships. So as you move forward and you move through this, just remember you don't have to move quickly. You don't have to rush or make hasty decisions, and just make sure that you're in a place of feeling grounded and held, and then move forward from there. That it's so cliche to say that you have to love you, but going through a divorce, I was in a very long-term relationship. We did not get divorced, but however, 20 years with one man, I had to figure out not who I was again, but I had to figure out what parts of me I had given up, um, and reclaim them. So take your time, don't rush, and just do those things that make you feel grounded and whole. And that's what I got for you. And I don't know where Gigi went. Oh, there she is.
sorry, I
Yep.
was my dog overheated today and she was starting to pant really bad again, so I had to go check on her. Um all right, so what can I do to improve or heal the situation? So I got the Eight of Swords coming in here. So, this to me is like you felt very trapped, very restricted, victimized, helpless, powerless, imprisoned, right? Limitations, uneasiness. But swords is air, and air is the power of the mind. So if you focus on moving forward and that it's time for you to change, you're gonna get yourself unstuck here. Maybe you feel like you've had to wear a mask for a long time, not showing true feelings, hide uh, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So I definitely feel like you've been gaslit a few times here. But look, you're going through a major transformation, heart on fire there. So your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. But for you, I feel like this is the relationship you have with your own self. Think about that. You're the longest relationship you're ever going to have. I say that all the time. That's one thing that helped me, like, when you think about how you want to be treated, and putting your strong, healthy boundaries in place. Like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I have relationships with other people. And, my mom, of course, has been, probably my second longest relationship so far. But I'm really my longest. I'm the one that's been with me the most, right? So you got Mule coming in, and why do I hear he's a jack? And it's time to move on. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And when they're like that, when they're stuck and stagnant and unwilling to change, you can't grow with them. And I feel like that's why it died. I mean, or came to an end, or however you want to describe that. And that's what I have for you, Sherry. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. And we got you, girl. We're here for you. You're
absolutely.
So
I'm just running through comments to see if anyone else came in or added a question.
It might be a slow night, Lou.
What?
It might be a slow night. We never know.
We never ever know. That's just the thing.
Know.
All right. And here we go. We're going to draw again.
You're welcome, Sherry. Thank you.
Mary.
All right. Single.
All righty. So we're doing the single question.
Am I going first this time? What is blocking me?
You're going first.
A healthy relationship. All right.
Yep. Give me these love cards. If we run through these questions, we can maybe just do some other readings for a little bit.
That's fine. Don't bother me none. Whatever.
For the people that stick around.
Yeah, I don't got a problem with that.
Get your secondary questions ready. Hey, Judy. Thanks for joining. It's girls' night. And guys, we have Gary.
Yeah, definitely have to figure you out. Yeah, and I mean that's a great time to like date yourself. Like I was saying, you're the longest relationship you're ever gonna have. So take yourself on them dates, what we call self-care, or make that your default setting. All right. So what is blocking me from attracting a healthy relationship? So I got King of Swords coming out here. So I think sometimes people's intellect, they ain't at your level. So you're like, you get bored maybe. And I feel like maybe you're standing in your power and your authority, and the man is like, but I want to be the man. I'm John Wayne here. I don't know why I just saw that, but that's what I saw. So I feel like sometimes people don't they're not what you want, right? I mean, they're not on the same level. They're not vibing with you. I feel like you would take it serious and maybe they don't, or, have high standards. And there's nothing wrong with having high standards. I think we should have high standards because I've had very low standards, and man, that didn't work out for me so well. You do got the hammer coming in. Maybe you felt like hammering somebody. Oh,
Like Thor.
yeah, like Thor. So sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive. That gets boring. Maybe you're really independent too, and people that are like, where are you going? Where were you? Blah 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 blah. Like, whoa. Persistent, be persistent and work on yourself. So that's something else I'm getting here. And then we got this, and it has the cute little dove here on the back. So you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So, I mean, when I think of love, I don't just think of romantic love. I think of, my family and my friends and things like that too. So I feel like that all can come into play and that all can affect here. So I also got bull with that. I feel Taurus energy coming in. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude, just like that King of Swords. And maybe that's what part of it. But she is so bullheaded. She is stubborn. It's your way or the highway. Is that true? That's what I have for you, Mary. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Over to Louie.
Okay. So what I'm getting, how did we end up side by side again? I thought we were
I
going to
have
be.
no idea. I mean, I don't mind the
There
side
we
by
go.
side.
I don't either. I don't mind. Okay, so Mary, I got the Empress. Okay.
Ooh, beautiful.
There's nothing more divinely feminine than the Empress. So what you need to do to improve, or what is it? To become more open to love is stand in your own divine feminine. Find your confidence, that self-assuredness to like, I'm okay, you've known me my whole life. Like it's really easy for me to say, find that so that when you walk in a room, know that you're like the most powerful one in the room because I can't even do it myself, right? But just find your inner empress, that one that you are comfortable with, the parts of yourself that you like, that you love, radiate those, right? Now you got the moon, and the moon is intuition and emotional cycles. What came through on this with the moon, it came attached to the heart card, pure love and the essence of relationships. You have an incredibly heightened intuition, you and your sisters, the whole female family.
Got it from Mama.
Intuition,
That's what I heard.
yeah, Grandma Buckley. The problem with being as intuitive as we are is sometimes if you're open when you meet someone, they can't mask who they are and you feel it all at one time. And with the moon or the moon, it reveals those things. And that kind of makes us step back. So when you're meeting someone or when you meet someone, rein your intuition in. We know how to control it. We know how to put, sensors so that we're not blown wide open. You still have to discover people, okay? You have to go into the unknown sometimes, right? It's like, what's the point of buying a book if they put the ending of it on the front cover? That's what it's like walking into meeting somebody with your intuition wide open. There's nothing that they can surprise you with. So just rein your intuition in and know who you are. And that is going to help going forward.
So
That's
hard
right.
when you meet someone and you're like, oh, they got stank energy, because my face gives me away.
Right?
I'm like,
No. I know.
that's when you tell your friend, text me 911 and then call me crying so I can get
Right?
it out of
Yeah. Yeah. Or the worst when you're this intuitive is you can put your blocks up because you're
yeah.
going into a public setting and you meet somebody and you talk with them and they seem really great and you're having like surface level super great and then they hug you and your guard
Oh,
drops for half a second and you're
yeah.
like, oh, nope,
Yeah.
damn. And you seem so nice.
Right. You seem so nice. And now,
You
not so
seemed
much.
really good.
You really had me going.
Right?
Me along.
Oh dear. Carnesia, I don't know if you saw my comment. Yes, you can put in pound me, put in your relationship status, and add a question on the end of it. We're doing single, Pringle, involved, or situationships.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on to the next poll.
Yes, ma'am. Oh,
All right, here we go. Share screen and draw again. Mary,
draw.
tell your sister to get on.
You get your booty butt over here right now.
Tell Meg to get her butt in here. Gigi, do you want a reading?
I'm in a situation.
Are we drawing again or do you want a reading?
No,
You gonna read on yourself?
I mean, I could, but I probably wouldn't like what I got. So my cards sometimes roast
right.
me. Look,
Oh
you
no,
won.
now it's me. No.
We're back winners there.
Where's the mouse? There it is. Okay. Let's go.
We can
Let's find some things out here. Sunshine.
Sunshine. Sunshine on my
I'm trying to find the mouse.
Makes me happy.
Makes me happy.
So who's going first? Because I already
Sunshine is single and does not have an extra question. If you do have an extra question, you can go ahead and pop it in right now. Otherwise, we'll just do a general on you being single. And am I reading first?
Yes, ma'am. I do believe you are.
I need the question.
Single Pringle, so she's open to whatever, I think.
What is blocking me from attracting a healthy relationship? Okay. Well, let's just see. There it is. 10 of Wands. Interesting. Life has got you so overburdened that you've gotten so used to running through just the regular daily thing that you have forgotten to extend yourself to the world. I don't know where that came from. It feels like just the everyday stresses and everyday tasks, instead of, okay, here's what I'm doing right now. I decided as of like June 1st that if it was within my power and I didn't have an engagement already, I was going to say yes to everything. Everything. Somebody says, hey, want to go to the farm market? Yeah. Want to go climb a mountain? Sure. Start living life again. So when we get so overburdened in the daily task of work and here and there and back and forth, and we just sort of forget to live. And when we forget to live, we stop meeting people. So that is what I think is blocking you. And you also got path. And I just love it when spirit backs me up. So open a new path for yourself. Look how that path drifts off into what? Where's it going? Follow the path. Start trying to maybe do a yes thing, right? And see if that brings you to meet up with new people. Gigi?
Why did that make me think of that Jim Carrey movie, Yes Man, where he said yes to everything? He was a
Well, I
very,
figure if it's
yeah,
not going to hurt me or others,
right.
if it's not against my morals,
Yeah.
it's what I'm just dreading when somebody says to me, "Hey, you want to go bungee jumping?"
Hell no. To the no, no,
Damn it,
no.
I gotta say yes.
Oh my God. You're cray cray.
Just a
Okay,
little
so
bit.
Sunshine, what steps can I take to become more open to love? She also did say, what's coming toward me this year for a serious long-term relationship? Shark diving at the Great Barrier Reef it is. Fuck no, Meg.
That is my number one bucket list item.
Is that why
And
you
not at the
two
great
is that why you
not
two
at
are
the Great
friends?
Barrier Reef though, not there because they're better in South Africa where they breach when they're seal hunting. Ugh,
Oh wow.
want to see it.
Oh boy. No, no.
Definitely shark cage, number one thing on my list.
All right, so Sunshine, I got the Five of Swords coming in first. So to me, this says, stop comparing yourself to other people, okay? Because you're Sunshine, and stop putting that stress on yourself. I feel like people maybe at one time have bullied you, maybe put you down, maybe you feel intimidated. It happens sometimes, right? But pick yourself up, dust yourself off, remind yourself how beautiful, wonderful, and amazing you are. You got the boat coming in, so receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on. Maybe you've had some closure issues, right? But your ships are coming in. I feel like there's going to be smooth sailing up ahead, but sometimes we gotta ride the waves a little bit. Okay, well, I gotta cover up Hooters there. That's the back of the card. It says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So I feel like this is healing that needs to take place on your part. And once you do, you're going to have these wind chimes playing you a beautiful melody of peace and harmony. So just let it go, let it flow, and, keep reminding yourself how amazing you are, Sunshine. Don't let anyone put you down, not even your own self. And that is what I have for you.
All righty. So we are going on to the next one. And hi, Rowie. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Rowie. Hi, Meg.
And Meg's here. I thought it was Jesse saying
No, it's
diving
Megalodon.
at the Great Barrier, but then Meg knows that that's my number one
Yeah,
dream is to go shark diving.
Megalodon suggested that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
thank you.
Megalodon, the Meg.
The Meg.
Gary for
Oh,
Grace.
Gary for Grace.
That's what we're gonna call you from now on, the Meg.
Gary just put me though, so I don't really know. Gary, are you still here? Gary.
I believe that Gary is a single Pringle, so we could just read for
I
Gary.
do believe you are right. So we'll just do what he needs to know. What do you think about that? Or do you want to do the prompt? Sure. Okay.
Well, no, we could do the single prompt.
Okay. You're first this time though, correct? I get confused,
no.
bro.
No, you just finished reading, so you're first.
I don't know what I just did. Hey, Janice.
Yes, we are.
Me, and then put if you're single, Pringle, in a relationship, or in a relationship. Yeah, I can't even talk. Okay. So let's see here, Gary. So what is blocking you from attracting a healthy relationship? So you got Ace of Pentacles coming in here. And so maybe it's new opportunities haven't come in a while. Maybe you haven't been feeling like you're manifesting what you want, right? I feel like you're a very generous person, and sometimes people, what's the word? Latch on and, take your kindness for granted. There we go. There we go. You got Hand of Cards coming out. We know that saying, do the best you can with the cards you've been dealt, right? So maybe you need to take a chance. Maybe you need to take a risk. Be strategic. Know that you do have options, but maybe you need to go places where the people are, right? And let's see. Could be people didn't show their hand, kind of like when we were talking, when you're on that surface level and they seem great, and then you touch and you're like, oh, you give me the ick, could be that. And avoid anybody with a gambling addiction, right? We don't
Right?
do that. You look at this beautiful card you got. Your heart has wings here. So
That's cool.
when you pass, that would make a good tattoo. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And you got a box coming in. So this says you will receive a gift. So, it could be a guide coming in. It could be romantic if that's what you want. But, Pentacles also makes me think of money. And, sometimes people love their jobs. Some people, love to make money, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, but don't stop putting yourself out there. I hope that made sense. It sounded better in my head than when it came out. So keep putting yourself out there. There you go. There you go. And that is what I have for you, Gary. Thank you so much for letting me read for you.
All right, Gary. So my half of the question is, what steps can you take to become more open to love? Well, I grabbed 3 message cards for you, and one of them says, I'm scared to let someone in. So you can start by trying to release the past, because that fear is coming from a place that's behind you, right? It's hard to fear something that hasn't happened yet. I mean, you can, but that's false evidence appearing real, right? And then you also got, I'm not emotionally available right now. So it sounds like perhaps something that you need to work past, maybe some shadow work that you need to work past. There is somebody around you, Gary, with the High Priestess card, that someone is quietly harboring feelings for you. So there is someone around you who wants to show you their true emotions. And if you can work past these couple things, I think they're going to open up to you about that. The message card that came out actually on top of the High Priestess was, I want to make new memories with you. So somebody really does have feelings for you, or a full-on intrigue to know you more. You got the cat, and the card, the word card. Yes, this is a card with a cat on it.
And it looks like Augie, kind of.
Duh. The thing that stuck out on this card to me was independence.
Oh, man.
So don't get so far into your independence that you're missing those subtle hints. Okay? So a little bit of shadow work and a little bit of opening up. And that is what I get for you.
Love it.
Alrighty then. Let's go on to the next one.
Our next victim.
Right, here we go. Who's it gonna be? Maureen? Is it gonna be Maureen? Oh, Red
Dragon. Yes, Cam.
I was so close. Not at all.
So, I mean, so close. And I went first, right? So it's your turn to go first, right?
Yes. And single, what is blocking you from attracting a healthy relationship? All right, let's see. Page of Pentacles. What is blocking you is the page is usually, all pages are messengers, and most of them are new opportunities. You're so busy looking around you for the opportunities that you're not seeing the opportunity that is being presented. If that makes sense. It's like, when they say you can't see the forest for the trees. So there may be somebody around you already that has tried to express that they have some sort of feeling toward you. Your whole goal is to meet someone practical. Okay. Somebody who's hardworking, somebody who's logical. These are things that resonate with you for long-term stability. But if that's all you're looking for, some people can present themselves as really jokey and, silly and lighthearted, but underneath that persona, there's somebody who is practical and hardworking and focused. So try to let preconceptions go. And then realize you got handshake here, which is mutual respect, right? That is the key thing that you are looking for. And sometimes when people are too lighthearted and too jokey in group situations, you sort of feel like they're not the kind of person you could find that with. But give those people a chance too, because underneath it, they might be everything you're looking for. That's what I get. Over to Gigi.
All right. So, what steps can I take to become more open to love? So, I got the Two of Pentacles coming in here. And, love. Why did I hear love is a battlefield? Now that song's going to be in my mind. So, but it's a balancing act, right? And so sometimes we have to be flexible. Sometimes we have to adapt and be resourceful, right? So, you're actually handling things with grace and ease, even when it may not feel like it. Now, you may have dealt with some people, the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. I ignore those hints when I am not interested. We'll keep that in mind. And then we have this heart coming out for you, which I think it looks like seasons happening here to me. And so life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. And then I got Tulip for great passion. And it's funny that this card has seasons on it, right? Because when I think of tulips, I think of spring. Now, technically, we are still in spring, but we're so close to summer. When I think of tulips, I'm thinking like March, April. That's when they bloom here. So maybe as you're working through yourself, maybe next spring, spring has sprung and you're like, me too. It could be, you never know. So, work on what you need to work on, and we're all just out here doing the best we can for the most part, right? So that's what I have for you, Kim. Thank you so much for letting me read for you.
Do you know what I heard when you said the card has seasons?
Yeah.
Red Dragon is Kim. Is that
Yeah, she's Kim.
okay? Kim, I don't know if you sort of have like a particular age bracket that you try to stick to when you are looking for a partner. But when Gigi said the tulips, there's seasons on this card and they bloom in May, I heard May, December. So depending on your
Oh,
age, you would know that a May, December relationship is with a much older person. So
you're the
you
older.
might expand into looking if you're older, you might, give that younger person a chance or vice versa. But
Right.
that's what I heard.
You
Don't
never
shoot the
know.
messenger.
Yeah, don't shoot them. It's funny because in this deck, older man did come out, but I put it back because I was like, I don't know about that. But the tulip came
See,
out.
but even if you're 50, you could, 65 is a good 15 years older than you. Like,
But when I be forgetting I'm in my 40s now, and I'll be thinking,
yeah,
oh, like 50, that's fucking old, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not actually too far away from that.
right?
Like that sounds old as fuck. But
Well, you
when
never know, right? It's
I
sort of
can
hard
remember when I
to.
thought 20 was old. I mean, so
Yeah, and when you were 20, you thought 40 was ancient, right?
yeah.
Like,
Now I'm here, and I'm like, guess what? It
sorry.
is ancient.
It's not. Here we go.
Yeah, like Maureen,
We're
she's
going.
6 and her husband is 77.
See, I was one off. I was one off, Maureen.
Yeah. You tend to be the younger that are interested. Well, hey, get it. You're 59. I mean, nothing wrong
That
with
might
that.
be where it's at. I mean, as long as younger's not 18. I mean, if we're talking like,
I mean, they're legal. You could be Cher. I mean, Cher did say once maybe her future boyfriend wasn't born yet, I think, in an interview. I love Cher, though. I
you know
mean,
what? Like, what is she, like 90 and her boyfriends are like 35?
he's young. I know that. She's not. I
Right?
mean, she is up there, but I don't think she's quite 90 yet. Maybe 70s, maybe.
It's hard to tell. I mean, when you're practically like a Madame Tussauds wax figure walking around, nobody knows how old you are.
Right. I mean, her and Johnny Depp, maybe they're vampires. Yeah, okay, she's 78. I love her too. So in a relationship, wondering what is affecting my marriage. If they are younger than my oldest, no go. That's a good one to have. My brother one time dated a 19-year-old when my nephew was like 20, I think, and I was like, should you really?
I can, it's really easy to say it, but it's like, so I'm single and I have a lot of 34-year-olds that, and I'm just like, you're a puppy. Like I can't.
Right.
Like when you could literally be my child. Like I have an issue with that. But that, that's my issue because there are people who can make that work and it works really, really well.
When I was 30, I dated this guy, and it's funny because we didn't actually ask how old the other one was. We were at a bar, so we were like, well, you gotta at least be 21, right? So I was 30 and he was 21. What's funny is he thought I was
that's hardly a difference.
He thought I was closer to his age, and I thought he was closer to mine. So I mean, but he worked in the oil field, so
yeah,
he was. I mean, he was working 12, 16-hour days, so.
Well, I think it was Curtis that told me that, the person who was going to be coming toward me was quite a bit younger than me. And I
You're
was
like,
like,
no.
I threw up a shield.
You're like, no, it ain't.
No.
No, it ain't. Not today.
Oh,
All right.
no. Okay. So, Maureen, I think I'm reading first now.
Okay. And we're
And
going
the core,
what is
yeah.
affecting her marriage.
Yeah. And what is the core issue affecting the relationship? I don't know if you happen to see the card flip, but the deck literally spat out the Two of Wands. I feel with the Two of Wands is like looking forward and making plans, setting goals, taking action. I feel like the dreams that you guys held, when you achieved them, you didn't make more. So it was that excitement of working together, working toward things. Life gets in the way. It's just a fact. It's hard to pull back and look all the time for something new. But it feels like that excitement of new projects, new, opportunities, things that would start a fire under your asses, seems to have gotten broke down into the melee of everyday life. That's what I'm getting there. You got the rose, romantic love, passion blooms. So maybe a little bit of passion, I know as we get older, things become a little stagnant, but you still have a kitchen table, right? Like sometimes you got to shake some shit up.
Are you telling them to bang
I don't
on
know
the
which
table?
sassy guide. I think Kevin's in my head
I
right
think Kevin is. If he's telling you to tell them to bang on the table.
Well, just bring some passion back. Find some life and excitement
Right
because
there on the
you know
table.
what? You may get older, but that, it's like people that have been married for 60 years, they were once in their 20s. And when you ask those people that have been married that long, how do you do it? How does this happen? And I have heard more than one grandma say, he still chases me around the table.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's
Okay.
important. It's important, right? Keep shit exciting. You also got sacred pool. And says the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and belief. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. So that can be translated to a relationship as well. It is a reflection of how you feel and believe that it is. So that's what I get. Off you go, Gigi.
Alrighty. So just throwing this out here, Maureen, I started hearing Merle Haggard singing, "Let's chase each other around the room tonight." So,
He might give you a really weird look at first. Like, what has gotten into you, woman?
so what can we do to improve or heal? So I got the Five of Wands coming out. So, I know there's been a lot of conflict around you lately, a lot of tension and arguments and things like that, challenges, right? You're going through a lot right now, Maureen. You just had surgery, not to mention your family stuff you got going on. The snake came in. It says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Okay, I don't know. Maybe the snake, I don't feel like any of that fits. Maybe the snake is coming in to remind you to shed. Okay, that's what I'm being given instead of everything it said on there. Then I gotta cover stuff up. So only see their heads there.
Maybe you don't have to cover it up.
Little flash real quick. Beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities that you both possess. equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So, okay, just slap us all with the truth there. And then you got Tree coming in, which says affairs with your family. So I covered the cooters, hooters, booters, and weenie peens. We got to cover it all. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, Maureen, a lot has been going on, like for both of you guys. You know, he's been sick, you've
Mm-hmm.
had to have surgery. There's been a lot of stress, and
Yeah.
that, you know, all of
Life.
that has to go somewhere, you know, when you're shedding them layers. So, the ugly has to go somewhere when it comes out, right? And unfortunately, it's usually the person that's the closest to us. And
Mm-hmm.
um, I mean, one thing that I'm trying to do, and am I perfect at it? No, is to pour more love. Like, even if it's just me thinking of sending love out to my husband, you know, maybe a little love will go a long way in his day, right? I hope, you know, that's my hope. I don't do it enough, though. I don't think, like, I need to get to where it's like I'm doing it regularly, I feel like. So, you're doing the best you can with everything that's on your plate right now, too, Maureen.
Yeah.
You want to run
So
away
you
with
know
him
what?
and get away? Yeah.
Maybe
So do
that's a
it.
plan you can make, even if
Yeah.
it's a weekend. Maybe a weekend to just get away. You know, it could be a
Try
really good thing.
try to make it happen if you can, you know. I mean, that's what I have for you. I agree with you, Lou. All right, who's
Yeah.
our next victim?
Our next victim. Thanks
Our
for letting
next
us read for you,
Yes,
Maureen.
thanks,
That was fun.
Maureen. Things will
I
get
loved
better.
Kim's comment. She said, "I have shoes older than that."
Yeah, I seen that. That made me chuckle a little bit.
Ro-
All right,
Rowie,
Ro
you're up.
says a
All
situation
right.
going on here. So
And you
let's
read
move on.
first.
Hey, Crystal. So general, she said, for the situationship.
Okay.
You're welcome, Maureen. Yeah, like I'm saying, something I've been trying to tell myself is, you know, it won't
Hey,
always be
Crystal.
this. Hey, Crystal. Doobie doobie doo.
Oh my God, I thought you said booby.
I could have said booby. I didn't, but I can. I mean,
That's what it sounded like.
boobies.
So are we doing a straight up general?
Yeah, that's fine with me. They're here. They said general, please, and that they're here. So,
All right.
yes, ma'am. Who's first, me or you?
You're first.
I'm first. I can't. I've already forgot by the time I go to the next person. So,
Well, if you read last, then you're reading first the next time.
I do. I forget by the time we get there sometimes. All right. So, Rowie, I got justice coming out for you. So, karma, you know, our actions have consequences. We got to take accountability. Um, being truthful, being honest, being a person of integrity, equality, harmony. For every cause, there is an effect, right? So, ask for justice to be on your side. And if you need the karma bus to hit someone, let it go and let it happen, right? You got mirror coming out. So mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. So might be time to take a long hard look in the mirror, unfortunately, here. You know, I mean, my grandma always told me, and I'm embarrassed by how long it took me to get this, that when you go pointing fingers, you got three pointing back at you. And it took me way too long to figure that out. So anyway, um got this cool looking tree here with the symbols on it, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I do get mice coming in here, 3 blind mice. So discord among friends or family. So it may be feeling like sometimes you guys are going off in 2 different directions, right? Like you're doing your thing, they're doing their thing, and maybe family gets in the way too. I feel like, interference could be happening. So that's what I have for you. Thank you, Rowie, for letting me read for you. Superman, Scott is in the house. Hello.
Hey, Scott.
Scott-a-rooski and Crystal. Hey, girl, hey.
All right. So, Rowie, what I get for you is the Fool, right? The Fool.
Aw,
I love this card.
best friend.
So, you're in like a situationship, you said. So this is like something new, right? You might be like you're setting out on an adventure with somebody, but you're not really sure where it's going. But you know that you want to move towards something new. So situationships, I mean, I'm too old to understand what those are. To me, that's like I don't even get it. Like, does that mean that you're like in a relationship, but you're not in a relationship? Like it's
I
open?
think
Like I don't know what
it's
that means,
complicated. Like
right?
we found ourselves like in a situationship. We're not together, but we're not, single either. I don't know. That's
That
how I take it.
I personally
But
I
I'm
can't do
old
that.
too, so I might be wrong as well. I mean,
But
I'm over
yeah, like
here.
I'm either in or I'm out. Like
I'm
there's
trying
no
to be hip
waffling,
over here. Yeah, I'm
right?
all in or I'm all out. There is no in
Yeah,
between with
right?
me.
It's like all of me.
And if you can't get
Anyway,
number 2, goodbye.
so
Hey, Moon
it
Honey.
kind of feels like you're standing like but just like the Fool at the edge of a precipice. It's like if I'm looking at this, what I'm sort of feeling is like it started out as a situationship, but one of you has more feelings for the other.
Ah,
And it's taking that leap of expressing it. And that's why I don't understand situationships. I think it's impossible for 2 people to come together and stay completely platonic. Um, you have the World. So this is you going forward. It's changes, it's milestones, it's you getting yourself together with your confidence enough to naturally attract something that's balanced and meaningful. um you may be traveling and you may meet somebody when you're traveling because I got the Bridge for you. So this to me is like connecting 2 different places. It could also be somebody of a different ethnicity. So you're like you have a span that you need to cross to come together. It could be different religion, different ethnicity, different country, different city. Um, that's how this feels. Is if you're traveling, you may just meet somebody. And then you also got the Window. So this is opening yourself to new perspectives. So throw the window open and take a good look around at what you want, what you need, and invite those changes into your life. And that's what I get for you as a Gemini.
I also kind of think a situationship. Maybe they're banging, but they're banging more like I'm a bang you, but when we're not around each other, if I bang someone else, it's okay. I don't
See,
know.
like I don't
See,
share my toys.
I think though that you have to have that conversation and that I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't know either.
I'm not hip
I
anymore.
don't know either.
I'm not a cool cat anymore.
Power
I
to the
think
younger generation that, has figured out how to do that shit, because I don't.
yeah. I'd be like, if you're in me, you better not be in nobody else. I mean, you
Exactly, right?
ain't a bobbit.
Like, nope.
You know?
Sorry.
These young
All
people
right, let's go
know
on.
Lorena Bobbitt even is. So
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
You kids
Let's
and your
see who we get.
dad cool stuff.
If they don't know who Lorena Bobbitt is without looking her up,
Yeah.
then,
Are we
Kelly
drawing?
McCall, you're up. Then
Did
they'll understand why we can't
they
imagine.
pick more than one person, or am I crazy?
What?
She said, "No, I can't
Did you
play."
say?
Me either, Kelly. Me either.
No. Okay, so who do we? Oh,
I'm
Kelly.
a little
Kelly,
scared.
did you have a question, Kelly? Because I don't have one starred for you, and I apologize. I may have missed it.
We may have both clicked on it and then it disappeared.
Oh, hey, Moon Honey.
Are you a single Pringle or in a relationship, Miss Kelly?
Or do you want just a general?
Just want a general. We'll do that. Be very scared, Scott.
We're almost through. We only have I think one more for the first round. And then we can switch the hashtag to pound general and you guys can enter again if you want for a different question. We still have a little bit of time, so. Kelly, are you still with us, Kelly? You were just here. Do you have a question? Okay,
Pretty
here we go.
bad situationship here. We weren't together. Actually, we have debt together. Oh, that's worse. Not debt together. Oh no.
Oh no.
That sounds terrible. That's a terrible situationship. Good night, Miss Maureen. I hope physical therapy goes good for you tomorrow, sweetheart.
Yeah. And maybe try to plan a little sneak away for a couple nights at a bed and breakfast or something.
A little sneaky peeky.
All right. I'm not sure. Are we reading on the dead situationship or are we reading on
well, she said they work together. Actually, we have debt together, so I'm guessing that's what we're reading on then. Depends on the debt to how, yeah.
Are they going to come out of that? Is that what we're going to look at? Let's see how they're going to come out of the debt together.
Oh, snap.
Is it me?
Sure.
Yeah, I think it is. It is me.
So it is.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to go, I'm not going to say no.
Oh, I can't remember. So, okay, I got the Ace of Cups for you, Kelly. So this is joy coming toward you. I'm also feeling there's a lot of creativity in the Ace of Cups. I'm feeling like you're going to find a creative solution to get out of this debt situationship with this person because you have the death card coming in. So there's something that's being completely renewed, something dying away, off it's going to go, and something fresh is going to start. So it might take working together to figure out how to get out from underneath this. I don't know if it's an asset debt that could be sold or, if it's a floating debt that, you have to basically come together to pay off. But I think it is going to happen with this transformation that's coming in. And you are standing and reclaiming all of your feminine power. You're stepping back into yourself. And that's a really beautiful thing because it's going to open up this opportunity that's coming towards you, this joy that's coming into your life soon. You get the locket in the oracle for this deck, and the locket is guarded emotions and seeking to trust others. When we get hurt, it is hard to trust for a while, right? And it sucks still being tied to someone, especially if they hurt you. But you'll get there. You will learn to trust others and just Go easy on yourself because good things are coming your way. With the Ace of Cups, the Death card, and the Empress, things are shifting. That's what I get.
I started hearing Go Easy on Me by what is Adele, I think.
Yeah.
Got the Nine of Wands coming out for you. So you're resilient. You're gonna persevere, right? You got a lot of grit. You're nearing success. You may feel like this is your last stand. I feel like you're really tired. Like, ooh, I'm dragging this around when you're having fun and I'm having none, and it's no bueno. I got the coffin coming in. So endings bring new beginnings, kind of what Lou was talking about for you, right? Growth, change, liberation, transition. So in this case, it can be a beautiful thing. You got this angel here. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. And then I have chair empty. So someone is leaving your life, and it's like good friggin' riddance to you, because once that chair empties, it opens up a space for someone else, right? So I don't feel like you're going to be lonely long. I don't feel like that chair is going to be empty very long. So that's what I have for you, Kelly. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Hi, babe. Pumbaa Daddy in the house. You're tired of men's crap every time. Exactly. Choose workaholics, no matter how Prince-like they start. Yeah. I mean, that could come down to, wanting to be provided for. Then there's nothing wrong with that. So, but be like, I want to be the princess and you take care of me. That never, like, I don't know. My grandma was like, you better work and earn your own money and have your own stuff, I don't know.
It's balance. It's
balance
that needs to be there.
Hopeless romantic. Me too. Underneath it all.
All right. Where are we going now?
Spinner winner, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Spinner winner. Winner, winner. Woo-hoo. I'm glad it's actually working tonight.
Yeah, right?
Crystal. I mean, I know Crystal's a single Pringle, but what is your question? Are you still here, Crystal? Crystal? There she is. She said yay. All right. You want a general, or you just want the single Pringle prompt? I think there might be a little bit of delay. Message from guides and higher self. Okay.
Okay, so everybody, I just opened it up to do whatever question you want. So you can anybody who's still here, we still have 40 minutes. So you can enter pound sisters and whatever question you would like to enter.
Yeah. So.
Yes, it's meant to be like a sister slumber party. It's supposed to be like
that. Sister slumber party. Absolutely. So.
Where did Crystal's question go? Message from guides or higher self. Okay.
Let me show it. Okay.
Nice. We got questions coming in already. I love it.
Wow, I love it. All right, let me get these started. Do you want me to take the me ones out? There was still 2 in here.
They can stay in, and then if people repost, they might not repost. So
I think Unveiled did, so maybe I'll take
okay, yeah, take it
Unveiled.
out. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right, so Christelle, wait, are you first or am I first? I always lose track by
You
the
go
time.
ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. So I got the Six of Wands coming out for you, Crystal. So, this is success. This is victory, triumph, recognition, praise, taking pride, like holding your head high, squaring your shoulders. You got lightning coming in, so sudden change, shocking news, a surprise, epiphany, upheaval, or transformation. So these things can be likely. I also got embrace coming through. That's what the back of the card looks like. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Why do I feel like Curtis told you that, like, before? That's weird. You also got the dog far away. So a distant friend is thinking of you. I feel like they're sending you love, light, and positive energy. They want you to succeed. They want you to take pride in yourself. And that is what I have for you. So thank you so much for letting me read for you. Over to Lee.
Okay. Crystal, I got pretty distinct message. 3 of Hearts and Thorns. Okay. Thorns is pain, protection, and lessons in love. So your guides are wanting you to know that this heartache has run its course for teaching you what they wanted to teach you. You have the Knight of Wands coming, and this is you heading off on a courageous, it's like I just heard in my head, you're riding a horse named Courage. So get on that horse and start going forward for yourself. Okay. They want you to stay in the mindset of trying new things. And they're encouraging you to not fear new things, try them. I'm not talking about like, jumping off a building in a squirrel suit. We're talking about those small things that you have. Gigi's dying. The
Squirrels.
those squirrel suits that like people
Yeah,
fly. They're
yeah,
like, it's like hang gliding, but it's a suit. It's a squirrel
yeah.
suit. That's what it's called.
They look cool. I mean, I wouldn't do
Yeah,
it.
you have the Chariot, and they really want you to move forward. Stop holding yourself back. Okay. The King of Cups is here. And we all know that the King of Cups is all about balancing head and heart, strategy and love,
Big dog.
all those things. And it is coming forward with the wolf, which is loyalty and protection. So you have that, and they are offering that to you. I like how this is a white wolf because it puts me in the mindset of like a spirit animal. Um, your loyalty and protection is all around you, and your instincts to be
No.
loyal and protect those you love are all around you. And then 10 of Pentacles, they want you to know that good fortune is coming your way, but it is contingent on you getting on that horse named Courage. So that is what I get for you. And Gigi is gone.
I'm gone. And now I'm back. Woo! That was quick. Now you see me, now you don't. My cat.
Alrighty.
Great.
So now we have to draw.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many. If you've already had a reading, you can throw in Pound Sisters and another question if you want. Okay. So
We
let's
got just
share
a
the
little
screen.
bit.
Because other than that, if we don't get much new stuff, we'll just probably finish up after the next couple.
You're
I only
welcome.
have
2.
Oh,
right?
wait.
Oh, wait.
Hang on. Yep.
Jen. I think she was a me single
Hang
Pringle.
on.
Is that still me?
Yeah. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Just put
Changes
in
you
your
made might not.
questions, guys, and you just want to go. Shit. Okay. Wasn't expecting that to happen. Hey, Jesse. I'm flying so low until Lulu comes back. Oh no. Oh no, Lulu left me all
I'm here.
alone.
It
It did
it
to you
blew me out.
doing to me, finally. I'm just over here singing, My Lulu left me alone.
Right?
I can't see you, Lou. You're a black screen.
Can you see me now?
Oh, well, yeah, I see you now. Whoa, what just.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, that was weird, bro. Okay, so do you want to just read oh fuck.
Jesse's in the house.
I know. Hello, Jesse. You see her? It was weird. She was I looked down at my phone, I could see you, but here in StreamYard itself, I couldn't see you. That was weird.
Because it punted me for once.
Whoopsie daisies. Yeah.
Okay. So just start the questions, Gigi, because
Yeah, it's not gonna. Okay.
tools not letting me change the pound sign.
All right. So let's just go in order here, I guess.
Well, we gotta do Jan.
I'm so lonely. Sister, seeking guidance on what are the deeper lessons to learn from this relationship so this cycle can close completely in my integrity and heart for the highest of all. Thank you. That is a bomb ass question right there.
But we have to do Jan.
Oh, we do? She didn't say hi or anything, so
Oh, okay. Oh, she's gone. Okay, yeah. All right.
I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like,
I didn't know she didn't answer because I
couldn't.
got kicked out.
Yeah. Mama said, knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
I'm gonna knock you out. Okay. Seeking guidance on what are the deeper lessons to learn.
Oh,
Do you want to do the first half, or do you want me to do the first half and you can do the second half?
that's fine. However you want to do it. Hey, Bridget. All right. So, guidance on what are the deeper lessons to learn. Okay. So, I got the King of Swords coming out first here. So, Swords is air. Air is the power of the mind. And, the King of Swords has his sword of truth. So, ask for a partner, right, that has the same integrity, the same morals, that they are just as serious about you as you are about them. Your standards, everything matches up, lines up. I feel like would be a good thing. You got the Wheel of Fortune coming in next. So that's a major arcana card there. Good luck, change, destiny, life cycles, karma coming in. So in matters of the heart, it's big change, it's big cycles. So make sure you're getting the wheel to spin in your favor. Be very detail oriented about what you want. That's what's coming in the strongest. And know that you have the Six of Wands energy coming in. So you're going to have that victory. You're going to get that recognition. Okay. You're going to see success. And I drew a lover's oracle for you here. It says, look deep within your heart, and you will feel love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Every time that card comes out, I get what was it? Bram Stoker's Dracula vibe, where he's like, I cross oceans of time to be with you. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, yeah, he was a creepy vampire, but I mean, we can't all
Silver-tongued devil.
Silver-tongued devil, So, but make sure you are being very detail oriented. That is what is coming through the most, because you're literally manifesting all the time. So, that is what I have for you. So I will pass it over to Lou now.
Okay, so I have what cycle can you close? Stop trapping yourself in the despair
Ooh.
and the conflict within, right? You have this pent up emotion of the loss, the sadness. It's like a remorse that is within you. Your ego is not letting it go. The Five of Wands is also about ego clashing, not just conflict or obstacles, but your ego can be an obstacle. So you have to shadow work. That just came really loud. Get to the root of why it's still, oh my gosh, what am I occupying a part of your day every day. Okay. Get to the root. When you do that, you will be able to move forward. This is the Six of Swords. You're going to move forward to new, bigger, better, brighter things. And doing the shadow work to close out this self imprisonment, the Wheel of Fortune is here to spin forward in your favor. Okay. So when it spins forward, the Two of Wands is here. It's going to ask you to take action. So that is working on the shadow work. That is getting past all of the hurts. If you feel some sort of responsibility for something that happened in the relationship, that is what you need to examine. Don't harbor it. Don't stay there. Don't, the if I had, you have to work through that. That's what is going to close this cycle for you. And that is what I get.
All right. Crystal wants to know what cards you're using. They're beautiful. What decks?
Of course, I'm using Hattie Thorn.
Oh, not Hattie Thorn. I'm so jelly.
Frickin' Hattie Thorn.
As soon as I can. Oh man, I need all of hers. Anybody that loves me, I have an Etsy wish list.
Right?
Oh man, those are too expensive though.
The Lover's Path Tarot.
Oh, I love that. That's a beautiful deck. I seen one on that I have in my Amazon wish list though. That is Jane Austen tarot. That looks pretty cool.
My Hattie Thorn Etsy wish list is like
yeah.
And this is that's the matching Hattie Thorn Oracle.
Oh, okay. I love that. I love them
buy
too.
It as a bundle.
Huh?
They come as a bundle.
Oh.
You can buy them individually or as a bundle. If you buy them as a bundle, you save like $30 or $40.
Hey, that's $30 or $40, bro. So
yeah. That's why it's better to get it as a bundle.
Hey, all right. Old Windwalker, what can you tell me about my job? Will I be able to drop the freight and tax parts of my job with the eventual sale? Okay, well, we're gonna do our best here, right? Hey, Miss Tarot D. Happy to see you, Madrina.
How you doing?
All right, so I got Ace of Cups coming out first here. So, aces are all about new beginnings and new opportunities coming through for us, right? So, in your career, it could be creativity, it could be passion, like, feeling that about your job, like your cup is just running over. There could be some kind of financial opportunity coming in as well. You got the sun, which is the happiest card in the deck, major arcana here. So, happiness, success, and optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, truth, success, and growth in your career, prosperity, and abundance when it comes to your finances. So, both of these cards give you a yes. Actually, all three of your cards give you a yes answer here because you got the Emperor coming in next. So, two major arcana back to back. So, the Emperor is a boss. He's stable, he's structured, he's very protective. He stands strong and true in his authority. He takes control. He's very practical. He's very focused. He's very disciplined. So, in a career, this could be management. This could be leadership, and stability and structure coming in for you. I got bread coming in, so maybe you making that dough, period of prosperity and abundance coming in for you. And you also got gifts, and look how pretty that package is there. You are uncovering new talents, that Ace of Cups, right? That will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. So I think it's looking pretty good there, Sherry. I mean, if I was you, I'd be like, hell yeah, to the yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's what I have for you. So thank you so much for letting me read for you.
All right, Cherry, I got the 9 of Wands for you. So this is your determination to see this through is really it's gonna pay off big time because the world came out after it. So this is really, really good. This is closing something out, which is what you're working toward. You're working toward the sale of this and closing out those things that you're talking about, the freight and tax. So it's looking really good. They're both yes cards. And then you also have the King of Cups, which is also a yes card. And this, in this type of work, sort of financial reading, it says that you're making decisions from like a very like at peace part of your mind. You're doing it calmly, rationally, um, and using your strength, your wisdom, the skills that you have and what you know about your business rather than doing it out of fear or an impulsive move. So 3 yes cards from me too. It looks really good. So that's what I got.
That's what I got too. Hey, hey, you. I mean, go you, right? Um,
Right?
Crystal says, message from my mom and Grandpa Sam are just general. So, when do you want to close, Lou?
Questions?
Yeah.
Um, let's just say we can take 3 more questions and then they're closed.
Okay, 3 more. Okay. All right, you heard
Yeah.
it first. Three more lucky people. Go ahead and get your questions in. All right, so Crystal, I got the Hierophant coming out first for you. So, spiritual wisdom, leadership, tradition, institutions, right? So, you're very proud of who you are and where you come from, and you know I think that's beautiful, wonderful, and amazing. And I feel like this is a time of education. I mean, I know you're a teacher, right? So I just feel like you're preparing the next generation is what I'm getting here. And I also got 6 of Cups coming in too. So your childhood memories. You want that harmony, you want that happiness. You could be feeling very nostalgic here. That could be why your mom and your grandpa Sam are on your mind. So I kind of feel like this is both of them coming together here for you. They want to bring you a sense of comfort. And I feel like you're going through a big healing phase right here. But hey, you got the sun with the creepy little baby we all love to hate. So yeah, happiness, success, feeling good about yourself again, Crystal. Having that confidence, speaking your truth in love, and from a happy place within yourself. And your guides and angels are telling you you're going to have a peaceful resolution. Now, yes, there may be some things that you have to let go of, right? But to get the rainbow, you got to go through the rain. And creepy baby, next hashtag. Absolutely. I'm here for it. That's what I have for you, Crystal. Thank you so much for letting me read for you.
Okay. All right. So, Crystal, you know how the King of Swords, one of his big things is that he's really truthful, even if, like, the
It
words
hurts.
can cut, right? They're very truthful. And what I got the King of Swords and Four of Cups back to back. But what I heard was the truth is you need to meditate.
Ooh.
The truth is you need to sit in stillness. You need to take in what's around you, to open the channel, to hear things and get messages yourself. Okay. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So again, this is self-power with the Queen of Wands, determination and creativity stepping forward. You taking the time to expand yourself and be creative in different divining methods, because there's a lot of different ways. What works for some does not work for others. And, you're also being reminded with the Queen of Pentacles, you currently have everything that you need to make this happen. Okay. It's usually like you have all of your material wealth around you, but that's not what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is you have everything you need to take the next step. All right. And once you take some time to meditate, communicate with your guides, they will channel you to where they want you to focus if you let them. You got the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, this is also about creativity, your enthusiasm, embracing things with less maturity, as in like being jaded by the world. So let yourself be a little bit more open, is what I'm getting. And just let things go where they need to and take some more time. Look for those woo-saw moments, like Curtis says.
I was literally hearing Wu Saw in my head, and then I almost said it, and then you said it, and I'm like, were you in my head? You get out of there, you.
You get out.
You get out.
All right. Do you have any more?
All right. So, message from my guides, please, for Miss Sunshine again. So, all right, I got the Eight of Swords coming in here for you first. So, this could be you feeling like you're stuck, helpless, powerless. We've all had those times, but I feel like this is in the past, Sunshine. And, so I feel like think back to a time you freed yourself and what worked for you then. So some of those things may apply, in the future here. You've got Seven of Cups coming in. So I feel like you have a lot of options, a lot of choices, right? You may be doing some daydreaming. You may be doing some wishful thinking, giving in the fantasy a little bit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think I've never lost my imagination, and I'm thankful for that because I would be bored as hell if I lost my imagination. But, you know, even when everything in these cups is good, it can be overwhelming to have, you know, so many options. We'll take one more question, Honey Bunny. I think we were, so if you want, Honey Bunny, go ahead and get yours in, and then we're for real close. So, you know, sometimes we just got to pick something and then be like, okay, maybe that didn't work out. Maybe I picked that and then I was like, ooh, you know, that ain't for me. So you can pick something else at any time. You can change your mind. You have the Page of Cups. So pages are young energy, you know, they are messengers. And so the Page of Cups can be a bit naive, but they're also very creative. They're also very sensual. So hey, you can ask a question, Honey Bunny, and then it's closed. So you could be a very sensitive person, you know. Maybe some inner child work would benefit you greatly here, Sunshine, but you got to take action is what I'm getting here. So get on your magical unicorn and say, giddy up, go, sparkle farts, let's do this, because it really does look like sparkle farts are happening over there. So but know that you can do anything you set your hand, heart, and mind to. You have to believe in yourself, Sunshine. That is what I have for you. So you can do it. You've got this, as Curtis says.
You can do it.
You can do it. Oh, no.
Okay, Sunshine, I did not get called to do tarot for you. Instead I'm doing oracle, and it's pretty powerful, the messages that came out. So the first one is the Bone Collector. Okay.
Ooh.
And it's really funny that Gigi said the inner child. So the Bone Collector says, you are whole and you have everything you need within. When she appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstance to see if you're fully present or reacting from past conditioning and unconscious expectations. When we are wounded, especially when we are young, it's as if something essential was stolen from us, yet we adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that sets us up to behave in a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. So I feel your guides are reminding you or are guiding you to do some shadow work, get in touch with maybe some past hurts that maybe we all have something that we're overreactive to. I mean, I think anybody who said that they don't overreact to something, when you can consciously see yourself like, I don't know why I react that way, that comes from a place. Search for the source of those overreactions. That's what your guides are encouraging you to do. You then have card number 44, Strength, which they are basically telling you, you have the strength to do this. True strength does not lie within you. It lies from a sincere faith in your guides and higher powers. So trust that they will help you through this. Okay. That's what comes through from that. I'm not even going to read the divinatory message because I don't feel like I need to. The message just came. You then have Moonlight number 51. Okay. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, the logical, and the analytical. So follow it. So they're encouraging you to release past hurt, get to the bottom of what it is, know you have the strength to do it, and they're there to guide you, and trust your intuition. That is what I get for you.
Wanting to pop this up here real quick. Blessed evening, dear friends. I'm off to bed. Friday is early morning treatment day. Sending you so much love, light, and positive energy.
Good night.
We
We
love
love
you.
you.
Love you dearly. Thank you for stopping in. All right. Alrighty. So Jen Lily one rare orchid. All right here. Hold on. Let me get that started real quick. Feeling anxiety due to unexpected expenses. Will things get better soon? Where I'm looking around the house and wondering it in my head. Yeah, that can be a tough thing. So I'm getting Five of Pentacles coming in first, and I say this every time. The Code of Many Colors by Dolly Parton. You know, yeah, it's a tough message, but it's one of strength and it's one of love. And, look where Dolly ended up. She didn't let where she started, hold her back, right? So yeah, you've gone through hardship, you're going through some struggles, adversity, and financial struggle, financial hardship. You may have to seek help. I don't know where you're at exactly, but there's no shame in getting help when you need it, right? You got the Nine of Wands, which tells me you're persistent. You're persevering. It's like I'm standing on this mountain, and yeah, I'm tired, but I'm here, and I'm gonna keep showing up for myself, right? So this does say you need to take financial caution here. Okay. So, I did get purse here, which says you to pay attention to your finances as well. So you may have
Oh
to
my God.
tighten them purse strings a little bit. But then you've got the Ace of Pentacles coming out here. So new opportunities becoming available to you, new job, career advancement, material success, perhaps financial stability, new investment opportunities. So this is you having that security. This is you having that stability. You persevere. You don't give up. So you're going to find the resources that you need. And, you got the four-leaf clover coming out as well. Great, good fortune. So, they say the four-leaf clover is very lucky. Remind yourself every single day how lucky you are, how blessed you are, how abundant you are. Call those things that are not as though they were, and they shall come to pass. You also got the bridge showing up, which says successfully overcoming a problem. So you're going to bridge the great divide. Yeah, it might be a whole lot of, ooh, is my lights going to get cut off? Is this going to happen or that going to happen? So like I said, you may need to ask for help, and there's no shame in that. But that is what I have for you, Jen. Thank you so much for letting me read for you.
Don't you hate it when you're shuffling and your cards just explode everywhere?
Oh yeah.
Anyways, all right. So, Jen, I got the Five of Wands. So, this is like a lot of conflict. I feel like it's internal conflict. Um, you also got the Moon, and I feel like the two of them together is basically saying that yes, there's some difficulties, but um, you're sort of you're seeing them as bigger as they are. The moon is an illusion, right? It covers illusions and secrecy and that kind of thing. I feel like the problems are not as insurmountable as you are feeling, is what I'm getting out of these. Okay. Trust your intuition. And the card I pulled for you from the Oracle deck is called Magic in Prayer. So talk to your guides, talk to your higher source, whomever, and know that they are there and they are listening. On the heels of that, I got the Six of Coins saying that you're going to come out of this okay. This is good fortune. This is advancement. Okay. And then I got the 10 of Coins, which is good fortune again and prosperity coming toward you. So you're going to find a way out of this. You have the Page of Coins as well. So what's going to get you out of this is a new opportunity. This could be a new job coming towards you. Some sort of new financial prospect that is going to help you, but you need to sort of manifest it with this prayer card. Okay. And just know that it's not as bad as it feels. So use your intuition and really break down the situation and look at it closely and then go forward from there. That's what I get.
I agree with you.
Hey.
All right, so we got 2 questions left, you guys. So, Ankita, what's coming for my relationship? I'm just going to say with A because I don't know how to say that name and I don't want to mess it up. Abhishek. All right.
Abhishek.
Why did it make you think of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Like that could be another brother or something. And I'll probably say, we broke up, but we both can't stop thinking of each other. Are we going to get back together? Well, I got the 10 of Swords. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I can't answer that because you both have divine free will.
Well, yeah, I mean, not the last part, but we can read on like the energy and maybe what's
the energy
interest. Yeah. Okay. So I got the 10 of Swords coming in first. So, you know, this is an ending here, you know, dead, done, over, right? Maybe one or both of you feels very exhausted. Someone could feel bitter. Someone could have, you know, feelings of betrayal. And, you know, in order for it to work, you both have to work at it and be able to let go of the past, you know, keep the lesson, remember what you learned. I'm getting the King of Pentacles. So why do I feel like you're like, he's the Knight of Pentacles, but I want him to be the King of Pentacles. You know, I want him to be that abundant, prosperous, serious, you know, reliable man that I can just depend on and count on. And, you know, so maybe he's not there, but maybe this is what you're hoping for, right? And I got the 9 of Pentacles here, like as an outcome, I guess you could say. So if you keep working at it, you're going to be rewarded for your efforts, but it's going to take 2 of you working together to make it happen. And, you know, you're still going to be 2 independent people who choose to come together, who choose one another. So claim that you're going to have success at it. I got the addiction card. And so it says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. Someone could have a block, and it could be both of you. Someone could be, you know, showing restraint because maybe they're still hurt over things that happen. You know, we can get addicted to other people, right? It can happen. I also got the coffee cup. So meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and then friendship. So I kind of feel like that's what needs to happen. Maybe, you know, okay, it crumbled, right? It fell apart. You broke up, that tower fell. So now you're back at the foundation. And you have another chance to build a stronger, steadier foundation. If you take the time to be friends first, and you know, don't like que sera, sera coming through again. Doris Day singing in my, you know, whatever will be, will be. And you know, if this is what you want, set that as an intention. But you know, also know that. How did you say Abhishek? Abhishek has, well, I'm terrible with names. So that is what I have for you, Ankita. And, you know, you really got to ask yourself, is this what I really want? Or am I still hanging on because I got used to this person and I would rather have this person than not have anyone at all? Or, you know, you just, you know, it's hard when you break up. it's hard when you divorce. I mean, I went through that where I was still wanting to tell my ex-husband everything the moment it happened. I'm like, oh, I can't anymore because we're not together, right? So it's a change, it's a transition, and you'll never get over it if you're still hanging on. But if you're still hanging on, maybe you really have to think about that. Like, why am I doing this? Is it because I really want this relationship to work? Or, is it in my best interest to walk away and try to meet someone new, so only you can make that decision, Ankita. But we're here cheering you on, wishing you great joy, happiness, and success, and that's what I have for you. So thank you so much for letting me. Yeah, you're afraid of building again, as it may fall down again, and that is a risk that we have to take sometimes. And if you're trying to make it work, but he's still the same person that you were having problems with, then it's not going to work. It will crumble down again. So, I mean, strong, healthy boundaries, babe. It's hard, but it's vital, necessary, and important. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Hey, Gretchen, happy to see you, hon.
Okay, Ankita. Don't get mad at me.
Oh, God.
So the Knight of Cups comes up. And one thing that people don't highlight a lot about the Knight of Cups is this knight is the knight who he loves the idea of love. Keyword, idea. So the Knight of Cups is really great at starting shit. He's just not good at finishing it. He is not a king. Okay.
And funny, I said
the
that.
illusion. The illusion of love in his eyes is great. It's fantastic. It's awesome with the Seven of Swords. But with the Seven of Coins, he doesn't have the patience to grow it into something more than that initial super exciting, and now it's starting to settle into a routine, and now I'm bored, and now I want to jump back on my fish and go look for, something that gets me all wild and hot and bothered again. What I see for you, I pulled a oracle card for you, and it's a ladder, and it says you're moving towards something higher. Okay. You got the Six of Swords. So this is you, like moving toward something great again. It's change. Okay. Change is always a really good thing, because the something higher you're moving toward, you're going to love me again now, is a divine connection. It's Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Okay. The happy owls with the heart between them. Divine connection is awaiting you. And the Four of Wands. Celebration, happiness, the marriage card, solid foundations. So perhaps things have run their course, but like I said at the beginning, you have divine free will. And one thing that has always stuck with me is that they call it a breakup because it's broken.
Yeah.
You can mend a broken teacup, but it's never the same cup. So, it's always going to have that little missing piece of china, right? That's what I get for you. To me, on the reading, it looks like there's something bigger, brighter, and destined for you. Something more for you.
I feel like he's not mature enough for her. Like,
well, he's a knight.
Yeah, he's the knight, and she wants a king, so he has to either step up to it, or I feel like he's not what you. Yeah, don't settle for less. Thank you, Bridget. You said it really well there. Don't settle for less when you deserve so much more. Alrighty, so
and you know what? yeah, like it's always easier to go back to what you know. There's that
Yeah.
expression, it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. But you
Mm,
know what? The devil you know, if it's broken and there's hurt there, you're better to take a risk on the devil you don't.
mm.
So,
We know it's hard. We know it's hard, Ankita. I mean, but
yeah,
sometimes some things just aren't, people sometimes they're in our lives for a very long season, and then sometimes that season comes to an end,
right?
um and it sucks, it's
But
hard.
that's the
It's
way it
hard.
is.
Yeah. All right, so Honey Bunny, career guidance for me. I am currently doing 2-year internship, after which I can give final exam for becoming BACA. How will my career go? I'm guessing is what that says. So, I got the Page of Cups coming through first. So pages are young energy. They are messengers, right? So usually the Page of Cups is someone very young, very sensitive, maybe very idealistic. Did you get the same one?
You got Page of Cups?
Yeah, Page of Cups.
Yep,
Yeah.
same card.
Yeah, so creative endeavors, new opportunities here, financial opportunities, new ideas. So that's a yes answer there. I got the Eight of Pentacles, so I feel like this is something you want to master, right? Some kind of skill. You're committed to it, and I feel like you're dedicated. So as long as you keep focus and you keep your quality and you keep your high standards, I feel like you're going to accomplish it, because, the Eight of Pentacles is hardworking energy, and it says progress in your current job, financial return on investment. It's also a yes answer here as well. And then you got the Empress to close it out. So you are in your Empress era here. Your divine feminine. Things are flowing to you, right? You got to open your heart and allow these things to come in. So a very nurturing, very creative, abundant, fertile time for you. Creativity, abundance, financial growth. I got in the flow, which says the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. And I got gestures, and it looks like she's got gold in her hand, or gold paint, like the Midas touch, maybe. You may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you will receive recognition too. And look, you got the V for victory and some endeavor, plus the goldfish showing up here. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Now, if you want both of those things, then claim both of those things. I am getting an increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. Watch me bloom, grow, and flow. And that is what I have for you, Honey Bunny. Thank you so much for letting me read for you.
All right, honey bunny. So I also got the Page of Cups. There he is. Look at, and it's a bunny.
It's so cute.
Isn't that sweet? Okay, so pretty much I'm just gonna echo what Gigi said on the Page of Cups. It's newness and going forward and learning. All pages are students. So um you are learning this new position and the new job and all these other things, your career, you're new to it. And that's what this page is symbolizing. The Ace of Swords is going to open up some clarity for you. Also, new ideas coming in. So the Ace is always something new. So as you move through this, you're going to be learning new things. You're going to be tackling things that maybe weren't even really all that covered while you were in school.
Mm.
That all of those things are going to add to your strength. Look at that lion, Gigi.
Oh, I love it. Look at it.
Isn't he the cutest thing? Your
Yes.
strength is going to get you through your mental strength, your physical strength, your emotional strength. All of these things are going to carry you through your internship, your final exam. And as you head off on your own and spreading your wings into a new career, you have the Four of Wands. So you have career stability coming in. You will have your comforts and something to celebrate when you finish all of this because you're going to be where you want to be. And just to further exacerbate that, you got number 33, and this is peaks of joy. And it says, your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. No matter what your inquiry at the moment, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you have worked so hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude always fill your heart. And remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that nice?
She said,
Yeah.
bunny for a bunny, a card just for her. That first one had that cute little
Yeah.
bunny on it. She says,
Yeah.
final exam is very tough. Only 9 to 11% people pass. I want to clear it in one go. Then, I mean, that's what I would be setting as my intention.
Yeah. And that's where your strength card comes in.
That was
It's
a
reminding you that you have all of the strength, the mental fortitude, right? So
love
I
it.
think you're going to be just fine.
I do too. Well, that was our last reading for the night. I think tonight went pretty good. Thank you to our
Yeah.
mods. Thank you, Bridget, for putting our links and our donate stuff up there. Yeah, right now, anyone that donates to me, it's going towards window units, AC window units for my house.
So
So
your doggy doesn't overheat
yeah,
anymore.
my dog
Poor puppy.
overheated today, and so I'm having to keep an eye on her. Like, she got sick, and she's still panting pretty bad. I mean, it got up to in the hundreds today here, like we were in a heat advisory. So let me look right now and I can tell you guys. And you got to keep in mind, it's after 10 o'clock at night here. And it is still, as soon as it loads, 80 degrees, but it feels like 87 because the humidity is 81%. And the dew point is 74 degrees. So, and we got thunderstorms and stuff.
That's ridiculous.
So yeah, after 10 at night, and it's still feeling like it's 87 degrees. So it'd be hot, yo.
That's nuts.
No. Yeah. The last few nights haven't been sleeping very good because it's just too hot, and I felt like I was half awake all night. And then,
Jeez.
yeah. But I show up, you guys. I'm still here. I love doing this, and you guys.
And tomorrow is Nut House.
Nut House, Dumpster Fire Friday, Nut House to be
Dumpster Fire.
So, make sure you.
And I got some new Oracle cards.
Oh.
That are really cheeky. So.
Look at this mofo coming in here. Oh, been with the client, so couldn't chat. Well, hey, that's good though.
That's excellent. We'll let you off the hook.
Well, he redeemed himself by saying, "Hi, sisters, love the show." So, hey, thanks for showing up. Hey, I'm glad you had a client. That's a good thing, Bubba. So get your nuts ready. Excellent. Yeah, get your nuts ready. Blossom's excited. She loves Dumpster Fire Friday. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have. What about you?
Me too.
All right.
Nope,
well, I had
fun.
That's
it for now.
I thought the prompts worked pretty good.
Yep.
So if you guys liked it, want to see more of it, hit that like button, come back at the end of the show, leave a comment, let us know. I mean, you can give us ideas for the next show. Like, what topic would you like to see? You know, we did love tonight, relationships. So maybe
you know, or do you want to see us to do a theme show instead of prompts? Like, do you want us to do a Thursday night sisters night that's just about love, and one that's just about career, or one that's, or do you just want, you know, generals? Do you just want the freedom to ask whatever?
Flower
In
beauty,
an
peacock
estrogen filled room.
yeah, flower beauty peacock rainbow. Wow, that's a big name. Questions are
She's from
already
Scott.
closed. Ah, hi. Yeah, we closed. We're about to jump off of here, but we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. If you want to come hang out with us and ask your question, then we would love to have you. So,
and tomorrow night, Flower Peacock is Dumpster Fire Friday, so it's a lot of fun, and we'd love to have you here.
Yeah, thank you, Bridget, for being a great moderator tonight. Okay,
we love everybody.
Yeah, we sure
We're
do.
Gonna say good night.
Good
We'll
night.
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow night.